Again.
There you go.
Okay, can you like
Yeah, it is.
Do you want me to stand right here?
yeah, that's fine. Can you like pan the audience?
Mm-hmm. Is it going?
Yeah. I can cut it out, it's fine. Okay, that's too close. I can see myself. Sorry.
They have to be able to know that there's 7 of us parents.
There you go. Nice job.
And then you're back there too. And then do yourself.
Wave. Just put your hand in front of it and wave, Lisa.
Okay. Good. Alright. Hi, my name is Andrew Chang, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the KU basketball and what students have to go through in order to get into the game. In order to completely graduate from the University of Kansas, each student must attend at least one basketball game. No matter if it's a small game or the biggest game of the year, each game has an intensity unlike any other experience. In order to go to a KU basketball game, each student must go through a camping process, which is not as easy as it sounds. The first step is finding a group. The more people in your group, the less work you're going to have to do through this camping process. The most people you can have in a group, however, is only 15. But if you have more than 15 friends, you can have multiple groups. The next step in the camping process is lottery. Lottery has actually gotten so big at the University of Kansas that they created a lottery council, which is in charge of this whole process, and you have to be elected to the position. And some of their duties are they're in charge of all the times, the Twitter account, information posting, and the actual running of lottery itself. So how lottery works is the day after a game, each student has to be at Allen Fieldhouse. There's one person from each group has to be at Allen Fieldhouse at 6 a.m. in the morning. However, the more people you have from your group, the better chance you have to get picked. So for every 5 people in your group, you get an extra name that goes in a hat. And the lottery council, once they have all the names, will pick a name out of a hat and write the group on a sheet. That is the order that you will go into the game.
That's awesome.
The next part is camping. Camping, I have a calendar. For example, the game is going to be on a Saturday. If the game's on Saturday, that lottery begins the Monday before. Camping begins the next Tuesday, and we'll go to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and up until the game. Camping rules are pretty easy. Only one person has to be in the Allen Fieldhouse from your group at a time. The normal hours are from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's only from Tuesday to Thursday, though. These hours can change with the actual lottery council. So here's a picture of the Twitter account showing that people will go in and say our group has a lot of tests this week, or camping has ended at 4 today, and it will postpone until the next day. The hardest part of camping is to organize the group. You have 15 people. It's all during the week. They each have classes, so you have to manage your way around, and then no one wants the 6 a.m. or the 10 p.m. shift. On Friday, the last day before the game, there's only 1 hour of camping, which one person has to go. At the end of this hour, each student will get a camping sheet like this. This is the physical proof that you are group number 147 or another example 5. Once you get those, you cannot lose them. If you lose them, you no longer have a spot and you just can't get in. There can be as many numbers as there are campers. So there can be 30 groups, 50 groups, 150, or in the case of Mizzou game the other 2 years ago, there was close to 250 camping groups. Another twist they have on camping is roll call. Roll call can be called during any time during the camping period, or camping times. If you go in, anyone can call roll call, and when they do, everyone that is camping has to go to a central area around this list of group names. When the person that calls roll call has to go up to the group and call each group off one by one. When your group is called, you simply say here. If you don't say here and you're unaccounted for, your name gets crossed off the list and everyone behind you gets moved up a spot. If you get crossed off though, you can go back and write your name at the bottom of the list, and you're still a group, but you no longer have your spot. This can be played different ways. If you see someone leave and no one replaced them, you simply call roll call and everyone has to go and they'll immediately be crossed off. Or if everyone, as soon as you're done with roll call, everyone goes and sits down, you can immediately call it again and everyone has to get back up and immediately start all over. The next is the actual game time. So Saturday, about 3 hours before the game, all the students, their groups, and the group number are outside of Allen Fieldhouse. At this point, they have to organize themselves, 15 people in a group, and in the number of however many groups. It gets very chaotic, and there's people everywhere. 2 hours before, the groups are actually let in. The first group goes first. They can only have 15 people go in, and once they get in, they can only save one person per spot. So 15 people can save 15 spots, but no more. And then after that, you can sit back, your spot is saved, and you can enjoy the game. To conclude, there's a lot of work that each person must do in order to attend a KU basketball game, but every time it's always worth it. So the next time you attend a KU basketball game and are not sitting in the student section, or just see the student section on TV, just think about what each student had to go through in order to get that spot.
Awesome.